I'll pick up the ball and I'll try again. I accept mistakes and I'll learn from them. But I will never accept failure because I'm destined for greatness. When I have a ball, I'll pick up right. I'll fix my eyes on the goal and I'll step for it. No, I'll run for it. And I choose to aim high.
This is our dogma.
What?
This is our creed.
What?
This is our plan.
What?
This is our hope.
What?
Accept it.
What?
Believe it.
What?
Embrace it.
What?
We hold these too soon.
Aim high.
How you gonna keep me when you barely keeping you?
pursue the drama with no drama chasing you. Don't you think it's time to stop and join a lyric that I spew? Just think about it. What if no beat was in my shoes? Man, stop slipping with all that lame, positive rap. I'm representing my hood. And you on the same map. Ain't nobody standing in the gap when I'm facing all this crap.
No, fool, you're the one stuck in the trap. And I refuse to let you sap. Now when I was born, my own freaking cap.
We are all Egypt's kings and queens from the land of Kush. And I'm not gonna stand in for you. You, nor you. Push me. Don't push me. I'm close to the edge. I'm not trying to lose my head.
Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes you wonder how people going under.
Do you know what it feels like to be way under? Hard pressed on every side. No peace, even when you slumber. Daddy in jail, and mama doing her best. But even her best feels like hell to me. Yo, I am tired of the things that I see. It feels like the whole world is pushing me. Don't push me, because I'm close to the edge. And I'm not trying to lose my head.
Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head.
Mama said you made it. No, laying that bed. But instead I'm looking at the pressure on my head. Banking the book, living close to the edge. Still looking behind, cause I don't believe what's ahead. And standing on 79, round to the water ball, I'm closer. The slightest thing irritates me, and I find myself faking. Standing on the corner, slang to pain, trying to change, I'm trying to stop this hurricane. But I'm hard pressed, trying to address the stress that appease me on my success. And I'm stopping to confess that we need to suppress this madness. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm crying, and I'm trying not to lose my head.
I know it's hard, man. My feet are grounded and I still get pushed. My feet are grounded and I still get pushed.
But I can't lose it. Yo, it's not about excuses, but this madness, I didn't choose it. But I got the right to refuse it, not gonna excuse it. And to be frank with you, I am tired of the bumps and bruises. This stuff is useless. Blacks throwing up their signs, music infiltrating my mind, and videos not giving you a chance to read between the lines. And everybody's walking, just ignoring the problem, saying everything is fine.
My feet are floating, but I still get pushed. My feet are floating, but I still get pushed. My feet are floating, but I still get pushed.
Stand, my feet are grounded, but I still get pushed. Stand, my feet are grounded, but I still get pushed. Stand, my feet are grounded, but I still get pushed. Stand, my feet are grounded, but I still get pushed. Stand.
Can we get a little vlog here? Get everybody into it. Yeah. Look, I try to paint a picture. Visualize the image that goes with the picture, yeah. Because I'm an artist. And man, I stay from the haters that influence. Right. See you haters in the fire ash. High. I'm a dragonfly with my head high. I see it from the lyrics like book. High. Yes, I'm in hot. Right hot to the bone. To the last chromosome. They got me spitting out words like I ate a jalapeno. And we gone like the opposite of here. Can't cover up your ears, but we done made a new sound. HQ so clear. So So can you hear? Of course you can. Rhetorical questions and I'm fast not to get on the beat. Did you give the illustration?
My feet are burning, but I still get pushed. Stand. My feet are burning, but I still get pushed. Stand. My feet are burning, but I still get pushed. Stand. My feet are burning, but I still get pushed. Stand. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head.
Famous quote by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. At the center of non-violence stands the principle of love. The first question asked by the priest and the Levite was, if I stop to help this man, what'll happen to me? But the Good Samaritan reversed the question. If I don't stop to help this man, what'll happen to him? King. We must learn to live together as brothers or parents, as schools. King. Our lives begin to end. The day we become silent about things that matter.
In the process of gaining our rightful place, we must not be guilty of wrongful deeds. King.
Our scientific power has outran our spiritual powers. You see, we have guided our missiles, but misguided our men. King.
Let no man, no man, fool you long enough to hate him. King.
A lie cannot live.
King.
I have a dream today that one day my 4 little children will live in a nation who will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. King. Faith is taking the first step. Even when you don't see the whole staircase. King.
Let us rise up tonight. What's going great already? Let us stand with a greater determination. And let us move on in these powerful days. These days of challenge to make America what it ought to be. We have the opportunity to make America a better nation. And I want to thank God once more for allowing me to be here with you. You know, several years ago I was in New York City autographing the first book that I had written. And while sitting there autographing books, a demented black woman came up. The only question I heard from her was, "Are you Martin Luther King?" And I was looking down writing and I said, "Yes." The next minute, I felt something beating on my chest. Before I knew it, I had been stabbed by this demented woman. I was rushed to Hough Hospital. It was a dark Saturday afternoon. That blade had gone through an X-ray field. That the tip of the blade was on the edge of my aorta, the main artery. And once that touched you, drown in your own blood, and that's the end. It came out in the New York Times the next morning that if I had merely sneezed, I would have died. Well, about 4 days later, they allowed me, after the operation, after my chest had been opened and the blade had been taken out, they allowed me to move around in the wheelchair in the hospital. They allowed me to move around in the wheelchair in the hospital. And they also allowed me to read some of the mail that came in, and from all over the states and the world, kind letters came in. I read a few, but one of them I'll never forget. I had received one from the president and the vice president, but I had forgotten what those telegrams said. I had received a visit and a letter from the governor of New York, but I had forgotten what that letter said. But there was another letter that came from a little girl, a young girl, who was a student at the White Plains High School. And I looked at that letter and I'll never forget it. It said simply, "Dear Dr. King, I am a 9th grade student at the White Plains High School." She said, "While it should not matter, but I would like to mention that I'm a white girl. I've read in the paper of your misfortune and of your suffering. And I read that if you had sneezed, you would have died. Well, I'm simply writing you to say that I'm so happy that you didn't sneeze." And I want to say tonight, I too want to say tonight that I am happy that I didn't sneeze, because if I had sneezed, I wouldn't have been around here in 1960 when students all over the South started sitting there in the lunch counters. And I knew that as they were sitting there, they were really standing up for the best in the American dream, taking the whole nation back to those great wells of democracy which were dug deep by the founding fathers in the Declaration of Independence and in the Constitution. If I had sneezed, I wouldn't have been around here in 1961 when we decided to take a ride for freedom and end it. When Negroes in Albany, Georgia decided to straighten their backs up. And whenever men and women straighten their backs up, they are going somewhere, because a man can't ride your back unless it is bitch. If I had sneezed, I wouldn't have been here in 1963. Black people of Birmingham, Alabama aroused the conscience of this nation and brought into being the civil rights bill. If I had sneezed, I wouldn't have had a chance later that year in August to try to tell America about a dream that I had had. If I had sneezed, I wouldn't have been here in Selma, Alabama to see the great movements there. If I had sneezed, I wouldn't have been in Memphis to see a community rally around those brothers and sisters who are suffering. I am so happy that I didn't sneeze, that they were telling me, it doesn't matter now. It doesn't really matter what happens now. As I left Atlanta this morning and as we got started on the plane, there were 6 of us. The pilot said over the public address system that we are sorry for the delay, but that we have Dr. Martin Luther King on the plane, and to be sure that all bags were checked, and to be sure that nothing would be wrong with the plane, we had to check out everything carefully, and that the plane had been protected and guarded all night. And then I got to Memphis, and some began to say the threat, or talk about the threats that were out, of what would happen to me from some of our sick white brothers. Well, I don't know what'll happen now. We got some difficult days ahead, but it really doesn't matter with me now, because I've been to the mountaintop. And I don't mind, like anybody, I would like to live a long, lifelong has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried. I'm not fearing any man. My eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. Thank you, Jesus.